Well, hi there and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm back in the factory where you can see I have patched up all the old holes and I have dug a load of new ones. So what's changed? Well, this bit has changed. If you remember this is the dump chest. I've changed it slightly because I had no way really to make it look tidy, mostly. So this is still the dump chest where I can chuck things in. I've changed it around so that instead of stuff going into it, stuff now just goes out of it and goes down into this little iron chest down there, which is also where the stuff from the quarry comes in. It goes into the bottom of it, and that's the ME import bus, which takes stuff off. So you can see I've got a inventory full of junk because I have been making loads of stuff off camera. So I can just put stuff in there, it gets pulled out by that pipe, gets taken down to here. Hopefully I haven't missed it. No, there it is, where the ME import bus, when it picks it up, there you go, off it is in the ME system. So that's really handy. It is a really handy way of getting rid of all the stuff that you don't want, which is actually a lot of the stuff in my inventory. What else? Well, I am pretty poorly. There we go, get some health back up. Not a lot else has changed other than me filling all these holes in. You can see that that hasn't grassed over because it's not near grass, so I will have to sort that. And the quarry is getting there. I don't think we've actually hit any redstone yet. I've been using up loads of mimicite to make things, which is a bit annoying. Let's have a quick look. No, it's getting pretty full though, with all of these geostrata bits. So I suppose we can use them for a bit of building at least. So today's agenda is getting some of the machines working downstairs, just the very first couple, just so that I can start using this a bit properly. Let's put them in here because the nice thing is you can shift click things out into a chest. You can't into the ME system. So we have these holes. What are these holes for? Well, if I jump down and break my legs, ow, you can see that these come out, let's dig out, into the basement. The ceiling is still not done. I might get around to that on camera. You can see I've got the landmarks in for the filler, which might be joining up, they might not. Anyway, so what we need to do is put in some cabling for these machines, and this is where I hope I have enough cabling again, because wouldn't it be terrible if I did what I did last episode and not have enough if you missed that. So we finally get a bit of power into the basement. Now the power is actually just in the wrong place, but at least I do have enough, and I'm going to get that. Well done me, that bit back out. I've made up a load of ME cabling because I had the stuff to do that as well. Yeah, that's one too high now. Stick that out. Pop you out. Yeah, I can't get to you. Pop you out. Pop you back. There we go. And this will run, yeah, straight into the ME cabling. That's good design work, that is. 10 out of 10 for design. And that's dropped into the room, so I can't do that. Has it? Yep, it has. So, way around that, and that block has jumped down there, so I can't even get it. This can go just here, can't it? Yes, that would be... Why am I trying to get that out with an axe? So, the hardened energy conduit runs that way, the ME cabling, she runs this way, he says. There we go. Perfect. So now we have a bit of power. Ooh, spin round. And the ME cabling running downstairs, and we have a great big hole in the floor, which is obviously awesome. Let's get out of the hole Can I patch it up and empty my inventory at the same time? Probably so. I also appear to have a rather useless empty energy cell. I should probably stick that in downstairs a minute. That's not where you want to be. Okay, so that's that patched up a bit. The chests do leave a bit of a gap, but I can't think of a good way round that off the top of my head, unless I use the micro blocks, which I might just do. So, quick run down here, see what's happened. So, yep, that's fine. We have power. Get that back in. We have power. Now, the ME cabling doesn't actually... well, I'm not actually going to run it underground. I think I'll have to have it on show because of the way I want to run this. So I'll have to tidy up behind there. But I'm actually going to run it along the back of the wall. Just like that. Just like that. And torch can go on the wall there, which will hopefully not leave us anything untidy. Okay, so in machine, out, space, in machine will go there. That's brill. Now all that we need is a couple of machines, which are obviously still back in the tower. I perhaps ought to get a faster way of getting up and down than that staircase. I might install one. So here we are, and we have these two machines. It's time for you two to go. You two are full of stuff that fell in the hoppers. Nice. So all of that stuff has gone into there, and you can too. And I assume, what have you got? Pulverized gold. I've been pulverizing off copper, as you can see, because I didn't have enough copper to make these hardened energy cells. But pop, pop. There we go. The room is being slowly dismantled, but it's okay because it's all going to be nice over here. So this part will be partially temporary. So what we've got at the minute is we have things coming in from the quarry. We don't because it's not actually connected yet, but we will. Now things coming out of the quarry, all your ores need pulverizing, so we need a pulverizer. Now that doesn't connect up directly with the ME cabling, obviously. What it needs is a precision export bus to export things from the ME system into it. I'm going to close off... oh, this mouse bounces on the left mouse button, and I don't know why. It keeps double clicking. I have precision import and for some reason precision exports. Precision export and for some reason precision import buses. I don't really need precision import buses on this. But I've got them. So one thing that we do know is that every single piece of ore will want to come down into this to be sorted. It will need to be pulverized. What it won't necessarily need doing is being, I don't want that, I want that, is cooked off. And the reason I say that is I need some things saved as dusts to make things like electrum and invar. So what I will do eventually is create a level emitter, so I always keep some amount of that stuff in supply, although I could just send it off to a separate pulverizer after it's being cooked. It's a bit wasteful though. Precision import and precision export. Oops. Now we've not played with the export buses yet, but they work a bit like the import buses. You just get to tell them what gets exported into them. So if I put gold and copper dust in there, as soon as any gold or copper dust goes into the system, it will automatically export them through this bus into whatever's next to it, which is this thing. So it will basically automatically cook all the ores off. I'm just going to pop this down here so it can charge. The one face which doesn't accept input, there we go. Then I can connect it up to a filler, perhaps at the end of this episode, if we have time. So now all that we need are ores. Now do I actually have any ores? O-R-E. Oh, I do, I've got quite a few. So I've got iron ore. That won't work because it's Tinker's Construct. That's cadmium ore. That won't work. Indium ore. That won't work. Uranium, the silver ore will. And we can go and get a load of stuff from out of here. So what have we got in here? Hopefully this isn't overflowing quite yet. No. Still a decent amount of mimicite, up to 15 emeralds. I don't get why I'm getting emeralds. So let's just pull one of each different type. Some lead. Get some more iron. Tin is good. What else? So many double clicks. The copper. Please place. There we go. Yeah, got lead. I think that's all the ones I've got here at the minute. That's fine. Zoom back. This is actually gaining energy at the minute. That's good. The system is under a bit of stress. I do need to make another steam dynamo and probably get into making some sort of reactor. Either a big reactor or some sort of reactor. Because I'm just not producing enough power. So let's hop on down here. And what I want to tell it is that any ore that it sees will go into, or out of, should I say, this export bus, into the pulverizer. So is that all of them that I've got? Gold, lead, copper, iron, tin and silver. Yep, that's fine. So the good thing is that it won't actually export if it sees that this thing has stuff in it. I do want things that come out, both of those, to go back into the system. So if I've got a huge backlog of ores, it will just feed them in and keep feeding them in until there's space, and then it'll feed other ores in. So there's no worry with it overflowing or anything like that. It will just keep on working until it runs out of ores to put into it. So now I'm going to offload all of my ores into the system. I am going to type ore into here and we should see them arriving into the system as the bus picks them up. Here they come, look. And now you can see the gold's gone first. It's being outloaded into the pulverizer downstairs. Fully automatically. So let's have a look, and there it is, pulverized, full of gold. Now I have already told it to take any pulverized gold it gets and put it in here, so you can see it's doing exactly that, and the pulverized gold is turning up as it appears, because I've still got that pulverized gold which I picked up from before in my inventory. I could just shift click it in, actually, that's fine. And it's now going into the system. So if we run back all the way upstairs, run, and type in gold. Perfect, it's going up all by itself. You can see the odd pulverized gold appearing in there. That's pretty good, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, how much space is there in this? We're getting a bit full. I probably don't actually want to connect the quarry directly into it until I've made a few more of those ME drives. But what it does mean is we can basically... So, just actually, where... Ooh, getting lost with my mouse. Yes, I've bricked it over. That's clever. I think it comes in just about here, doesn't it? Time to dig holes in walls. That's there. That's running underneath it all the way to there. So all I need to do is send... I bet I don't have the cable, do I? No. Send the item ducting off underneath, but as I say, I don't think I'll do that just now. Because the system, she cannot handle it. What I will do, because I am good like that, is chop a hole in the wall, just so I can walk straight through. And see what we have. What I'll probably do then, yes, is now pick up all these stacks of iron and copper. And I don't have any more room, do I? No. And offload that all into the system. And connect it up, because all I need to do is connect that item duct up, just like that, with the servo motor, and anything which comes through the Tesseract will end up in the system and be auto-magically sent through this. Now, as I said, I will want to change it pretty soon, because I want ways to... I'm going to have this room full of machines, rows upon rows of machines with level emitters on, as I say. But that will have to be sometime in the future, because I don't have the supplies until I've done a lot more quarrying and or built some major world eater type things. So let's get a filler up here. Yep, that's worked fine. And where is my last landmark? I thought it was that side. It is not that side, it is not that side. It has disappeared. Oh well, never mind. So have you just about filled up? Not really. I'll leave you to fill up a bit more. Now, up to now I've been using these stone slabs for the ceiling, and I'm not sure if I like them. But what I'm intending doing pretty soon is getting into open blocks a bit more, and open blocks has a block which I might like to play around with. For that block I am going to need... What am I going to need? I'm going to need some paper. Do I have any paper? I have 3 sheets of paper. That is insufficient paper, but I do have sugar cane. Got a reasonable amount of sugar cane. And the 45. Oh, I can get sugarcane seeds. How nice. I'm also going to want some fences. If you know this mod, you probably know what I'm making. I am making canvas. Open block canvas. That is nowhere near enough canvas. Yep, I need to get some automation going on the sugarcane farm. I don't think I'm going to do it with that. I think I'm going to do it with, well, perhaps with Terence T. Turtle, actually. It's been a while since we've seen him. Get a turtle on the go to automatically get this stuff going. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Because I like doing a bit of turtle automation as well. I might get turtles moving stuff around, actually, because I need to get some of this stuff in. Right. Bit more. Keep the fence out. Keep the fence out. But get a bit more paper. That's really not a lot of paper, is it? Oh, come along, paper. Play the game. We're playing Minecraft, don't you know? Right, that will have to do. You will at least be able to see what I'm trying to do. And let us pop you out. Have I picked you up? No. So what is this on now? It is doing tin ore. Now, because tin hasn't been told to come in here, I'll be getting tin dust upstairs. So we are going to need to dig a hole in here. There's grass blocks there, that's quite ugly. Right. Conduit and a half-filled... What type is it? It is a hardened. So I imagine that's that face. It is. And we want this to clear. And this is where I find it takes out a conduit. No, it's fine. I have exposed all the messy pipe work, so I only just had enough room for that. Have a quick drink while that's doing that. And I might just run upstairs I do like stairs, but they do require a little bit of running around. And get the dust. That's what I came upstairs for. We have... oh, pulverized, isn't it? Pulverized. Pulverized tin. I've got pulverized silver. And it looks like the lead's just starting to come through as well. Tin. I'm having trouble clicking. Silver. That's a bit of iron. And sure, ferrous metal as well. Actually no, because any ferrous pulverized will be used to... did I not manage to pick it up at all? No, it's there. And see if this has finished. It has, that's awesome. So pop these in. So we've got copper, we want to put tin, iron, lead and silver. Is that all of them actually? There's 6 in there. There's 6 in there, that's all of them. That's filling up with some tin, which is fine. Now I have these canvases. So let's set this to build with canvas and see how it looks. So this is far more sort of a, I don't know, a plastered roof look, I guess. Yep, that's nowhere near enough. But if we stand here and look at that, I think I like that effect more than I like that effect. That's better for flooring. So that's another piece of fun that I will have to do off camera, rip the entire ceiling out and rebuild it. So much sugarcane farming, I suspect. Put these all in here. So there we go. I think that is it for yet another episode. The quarry is... well, it is still ongoing. It is a long ongoing project. That's actually a wonderful creeper hole to come in and blow up all my expensive equipment. So yes, 16 diamonds now. This is getting really annoying. Diamonds, emeralds. And loads of fluorite. So hopefully I will find some redstone eventually, because it's getting to be a real pain. But other than that, we now have the basic setup in here working, and this place still looks way too large for what it is, but that's okay. It will get filled eventually. Welcome back to episode 179. So thank you very much for watching another episode, guys. I very much hope that you enjoyed it, and I very much hope to see you next time. Goodbye!